Good afternoon, students. Welcome to Unacademy YouTube. How are you all doing? Let's wait for the folks to join in and then we begin with today's class. Hi Kanishka, how are you doing, beta? All right. So let's welcome. I was waiting for someone to join in and then we can begin. I'm doing great, Kanishka. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining in, beta. All right. So let's begin. Welcome everybody to the class. My name is Professor Urmi. I am your plus educator CBS for CBSE Sociology, Psychology, and Entrepreneurship. There's a little about me. I welcome you all in the class. Kanishka, thanks for joining. Although I put it on the group, but let me know if you have Selena or others. Just inform them that the Q&A is going on. I think also Khushbu was willing to join the CBSE one. So if you have her Telegram channel ID, just let them know that I'm taking the class today. Okay. All right. So welcome all of you on board. Let's just get started because today we are going to do the question and answers of the first chapter as discussed. Unacademy brings to you the fantastic Ask It Out feature where basically you can ask from a pool of questions. Okay, and Unacademy also brings the concept where you can ask from unlimited places, unlimited questions, and you get the answer from a pool of or a plethora of question. This thing basically you get the exact matches of the question which you require in unlimited HD quality of either English or Hindi way of solution. Now, to obtain the instant and accurate solutions, what you basically need is to follow the easiest step which is given to you, and the easiest step basically is you can click on Ask a Doubt feature. Next is you take a picture from choose from the gallery. You basically try to click and select the picture of your question which you would like to ask. Next is you basically crop the highlighted version of the same. Choose the subject under which the question falls, and the last one is sit tight, you relax, you get all the details very soon in your given span of time. Now, Unacademy brings to you the Plus platform, which is obviously amazing for you guys, where you learn live from the comfort of your home, unlimited access to all courses, top educators basically under one platform, regular doubt clearing sessions, and all these things are done along with exhaustive clear doubt clearing session with the fourth class always being the doubt clearing session. So basically, if you're expected to join the same, please move ahead under the mentorship and guidance. Move ahead and join the sessions for detailed syllabus. And I would always request you to go for the high end prize models, because to achieve the right set of goals, plus joining the plus platform of Unacademy is really a boon and a blessing. And that's the reason, right from 1 month to 24 months, from 1 month to again 12 months, for 11th and 12th, there are different patterns. Move ahead and check whichever is comfortable for you guys and join the same. Also, Unacademy brings to you the iconic subscription features, which very well brings you a 360-degree mentorship and guidance, where you can connect with the parents, where you can actually understand your growth and development when things will be shared to them. Now, this is basically for the people who are not really very much interested and keen on joining the group studies, or probably they have a low pacing of understanding, and that's the reason they would always want to have a one-on-one session, which becomes easy for them. Also, and you get all the amazing benefits of Unacademy Plus platform if you join this. So move ahead and check these in terms of test quizzes, etc. Also, you will have 11th and 12th with different Unacademy subscription pricing. Of course, the price here is a little up because you get a one-on-one idea and connect over the parents with your, in order to get your syllabus, planning out things, getting detail, and all these things can be done with the Unacademy iconic subscription pricing. Also remember, this also has all the benefits of the Plus platform. Now you can use my referral code, that's Urmi Live, and you can get a straight 10% discount of the same. The referral code and the Telegram channel link is given below. So for further updates, I would request you to go and subscribe and like to the community and channel, which will help you understand whenever there's a new video of any subject which you have subscribed or which you have taken in your, um, you know, uh, class 11th or 12th standard, which will help you understand and process your syllabus in a very fast paced or paced manner. All right, so please move ahead and check the same. Urmi Live is my referral code. You can also download the app from Google Play and App Store and try these features with using this code. So try this out and let me know if you're able to download it with proper smoothness and join the Plus platform wagon very very soon. Unacademy brings to you some amazing courses which have commenced from the 5th of April. These are basically for the science people. This is the medium of language and delivery here is Hindi. There are some for commerce. Again, this is commenced from the 5th. It's a 10 months course. Basically for the new students who have just gone from class 11 to 12th, it is for them. Also for the students who are going to give the exams in the coming session where it is postponed, you can join this for your revision sessions, and different timings for different educators. Go ahead and check out the same. Also, there's one for humanities, which you all are aware of: history, geography, political science, economics, English, sociology. So I am taking sociology for you guys. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. Please remember that all the other educators have different timings, and for the same, you can go ahead and check out my learning app, which the number of classes which we have already done, it will come to your screen. You can also see when is the next class. You can join for the same. Different educators, different days, different timings, no clashes. It become easy for you to join on board. Also, psychology course on Plus is live. We are coming up with more classes the coming month, in May month, so please make sure that you go check my profile and get all the updates of the same. There are some more in the medium of deliveries Hindi with different educators on board. Please move ahead and check the same. Okay, so this is English batch and this is Hindi batch. Now there is one more which is commenced from the first. It's only for the 1 month. That's for science, and it's for commerce, mission 130 days. Now there are some more batches which have commenced from the 12th. That's past year question paper and sample papers for science. One is for commerce, and there's one which is commenced just from yesterday. That's for Let's Craft PCM plus CS, and one is for PCMB with amazing educators on board, different timings, different people. Also, there's one thing which is really very new for you guys. We have an amazing parent summit. There are few which have already done. There's one which is 10 hacks to prove early IIT and ACBSE, which was on the 18th, which is done. There's one on the 24th, one is on the 25th. Please don't miss it. Go ahead and check all the details which is given on the Unacademy Learning app by Nikita Singhal ma'am. There's one with Anirudh Sinha sir. Of course, he's an amazing guy who's from IIT Bombay alumni, Super 30 alumni, KBC winner. Go ahead and check these out. And please remember, it's absolutely free. No amount required. only because 2021 will be the start of a new era of education, of course, with the commenting the commencing virtual education which we all have stepped into. The times are really very testing times, and we can't really help it out. So please move ahead and check all these out. Okay, now, so are we all set to start with the question and answer from the textbook? If you actually see the first question, Kanishka, is the screen visible and it's clear, beta? Just give me a thumbs up if the AV is right, clear. Hi, Raj. All right, fantastic. Let's move ahead then. The first question, basically, this is basically, we are doing the first chapter, by the way, variations in psychological attributes. And please remember, I'm going to take all the chapters question and answer one by one. Okay, so if we have missed out on anything, all of these things will be taken care of in this YouTube sessions. We have 4 sessions of YouTube, and all the 4 of them I'm going to complete all the first 4 chapters. Coming month I'm going to take the rest of the chapters question and answers. Okay, first one, how do psychologists characterize then define intelligence? Point number one, when we speak about the what is intelligence? It's basically can be a mental alertness. It can be about the kind of confidence you have. It can be something which will help you understand and reason logically, sensibly. You can't just judge intelligence in terms of the number of school marks which you have scored. It is beyond that. So your dictionary explains intelligence as the power of perceiving, learning, understanding, and knowing. Please remember, intelligence comes with different definitions. Always go ahead and follow what NCRT textbook is giving. So there are some questions which you can actually take some points from the screen now, and you can discuss it with me. Okay. So what is the first one? Your first one is about the intelligence is quite different from common sense and motion of intelligence. Please remember, people have different level of intelligence. Some people are very intelligent, some people are less. Some people are mature than their age, some people are not. Some people get early maturity and understanding towards certain problems. Some people are just clueless and cannot deal with things, and it happens. It's a common phenomena, and that's the reason psychologically we say every person is different. Every person's intelligence level is different, and hence intelligent individual not only adapts to the environment but also actively modifies and shapes it. So it depends. Never feel that intelligence has to do anything with your school marks or with the kind of ability in terms of your logical or reasoning skills. Okay, intelligence is beyond the common sense motion of what do you call maturity. Any questions in the first one? Kanishka, Raj, anybody, any doubts in the first question? How do psychologists characterize and define intelligence? You need to give me a thumbs up and say yes or no, only then we move to the second one, because question and answer session, I really want everybody to actively participate, because these are the textbook questions and they have come. Okay, all right, no ma'am, fantastic. Now question number 2, what extent is our intelligence the result of heredity, that is nature and environment, that's nature and nurture? Discuss. Okay, this is also come in the 2014 CBSE paper. As you can see it in the bracket, it is mentioned also. Okay, so how exactly can you define the same? Let me also mark it for you guys. Got it, ma'am. Okay, fantastic. Kanishka, is this right? Is this helping you guys? Please let me know, because I only want you guys to have a fair understanding of the concepts, and I want you guys to be able to write the answers with proper examples. It is not necessary that you have to exactly give me these points only. You can give other points also, but I would really want you guys to know with proper examples, so that in your exam you can mark these with different examples, guys. Okay, that is what my major understanding or expectation from you guys is, that you guys can give more examples to the same. Okay, so firstly, extent of intelligence which is in result of nature and nurture. Now nature and nurture, they can be a question. They can very well say, how can you nature and nurture the same? So in that angle you can basically write this point. And what is it? It basically whether intelligence is involved or it is developed due to environment. See, sometimes what happens, there are some people who lose their parents at a very young age, and they really don't know what to be done. They really don't know how to struggle. They are trying to convey things, they're trying to adapt certain things. They can be intelligent, they can suddenly develop in terms of the nature, and that happens when their maturity level is going up. So nature plays an important part in nurturing them. So whether intelligence is evolved or it is developed due to environment, it's the question of debate. Of course it is a question of debate, because not everybody is bound to get involved here. Okay, so what is it? Lots of studies have been done to determine the role of nature and nurture. That what is the thing, why people suddenly improve, why people suddenly change their behavior, why people suddenly develop the analytical or logical skills, etc., and vice versa. So please remember, here we will be discussing the controversy with the help of twin studies, adoption studies, and environmental studies. So there are three studies which are given. You can give the example. Hi Shrestha, good evening, good afternoon, welcome to the class. How are you? I'm doing great, beta. Please welcome. So what is the basis of these studies? They have explained it. Okay, identical twins reared together correlate. Okay, identical twins reported early in childhood and reared in different environments. Fraternal twins are reared together. These are basically examples of the correlation when we speak about the example of nature and nurture. You know, not every child is same. They have different aspects. Very good afternoon, beta. Okay, next is adoption studies after 6 to 7 years. So they have given you here that some people, we say that okay, early childhood may they have matured enough before age. It happens. It is what you are observing. There are some kids who basically see their parents talk. They suddenly develop that skill of having a mental level which is going up. It happens. It's a day to day phenomena. Okay, I have seen sometimes my daughter also ask me some question where I'm not able to understand how can she say this, okay, or something she must have seen in the television, and she suddenly relates to it with our life, and she asks a question. Now this is how nature nurtures you, you know, to basically have an influence over the environment. So intelligence score of twins read as they grow older tends to more closer of that their adoptive parents play a very important role in a child's and being intelligent or probably being dumb or probably clueless. Why? Because it is the way they give a moral boost to their children, really play a very important role. So please remember, on the basis of a differences in the environment, children from disadvantaged homes adopted into families with higher socioeconomic status exhibit an increase in their intelligence, because there's the nature and there is a major change which is happening in the environment, and that environment plays a very important role in shaping a child's life or either destroying a child's life. Okay, ma'am, what is 0.90, in this question? See, this is just given the percentage, Kanishka. Okay, where they are correlating the kind of difference which they have seen in the twins, the major difference between the twins. That's an example which is given here. So this is just for your understanding कि twins में भी एक intelligence का एक बोलते हैं ना छोटा सा gap कि भाई दोनों तो same है, twins are basically same, but दो twins में भी एक correlation होता है with this gap. Are you understanding? So intelligence from person to person is different, but twins में भी एक intelligence level का difference आता है. Did you understand now? It can be anything. It can be in terms of creativity. Okay, sorry. Huh. It can be in terms of creativity. It can be in terms of innovation. Okay, it can be anything. It depends from one person to one person. And similarly, they have given this example. Is it clear, Kanishka? Okay, all right. Let's move to the next one now. Question number 3. Explain briefly the multiple intelligence identified by Gardner. Okay, so Gardner's theory, what was it? That intelligence is never a single entity, it has different types. Intelligence is never a single form or never a single way or entity. It always has beyond one. So, you know, there are different ways: one, two, three, four. So there are one different way, different ways of measuring intelligence or multiple intelligence. Okay, now intelligence are interdependent on each other. maturity, sometimes it is a different way of intelligence. Now you must have studied in the class that some people are very good in language, so they sometimes become authors, they write books. Okay, some people are very good with their skills or leadership skills, now they sometimes become very good orators, sometimes they are very good leaders. Some people are very good in dealing with students or children, some people become teachers. It's completely on the type of skills, okay, which a person has. And this has a lot to do with the theory where we are speaking about the eight types of intelligence. First is linguistic, when it comes to reading, writing, walking, understanding. Poets exhibit the ability of the linguistic skill than the others. Now, I'm sure this you have understood. Are you guys able to understand the points which we are taking from the book in the question? Second can be logical and mathematical. There are some people who are basically into these fields. They don't want to choose science, the arts, they want to choose science because they want to get into research, they want to get into learning more about engineering. Okay, they want to become doctors, they want to get into the field of research, PhD, MPhil, all these things, because they feel that their logical and mathematical skills are really great. Next is spatial. Spatial is of course about the images. When you come across some things like um, the thought process, where you're able to understand. Now most of them spatial comes across when it comes to painters or artists. Okay, this is a major aspect where art comes into picture and really plays a very important role. Next is musical. Musical people with composing and appreciating music, they love music, they love being a part of it. Pilots, very good one, very good, Shrestha, very good. It's there. See, navigating, forming, transforming mental images. So it's basically sailor, engineer, surgeons, pilots are also given, so it can be a very well example where you can mention about pilots as well. All right, next is music. Music has to do with creating, it's in kind of art. Okay, again, it's a kind of art where you want to do this because you love and you enjoy it. It's a kind of intelligence. Next is bodily, okay, kinesthetic. Now this has a lot to do with athletics, dancing, crafts, creativity, innovation. Somewhere or the other, ma'am, is this lecture for the new batch? Mehak, absolutely. Anyone can attend, beta. This is the chapter number one, question and answers from your textbook. So definitely you can attend, Mehak. This is the first chapter of Psychology Class 12th, where I'm taking the question and answers from your CBSC textbook, where I'm giving you the understanding of the question and answers, which you probably can take points and you can discuss as well. All right, Mehak? We have just started with the batch on plus for psychology. We have already done with the first two chapters, but if you have not attended any one of them, you can still go ahead and check the sessions. And right now, I think we are on the third chapter of psychological disorders. We have just started with it. So on YouTube, I'm going to take the question and answers for the second chapter also. आपकी क्लासेस बहुत कम होती है, श्रेष्ठा. आई एम टेकिंग प्लस में आई थिंक कनिष्का माइट बी एबल टू टेल यू, प्लस में इस बार हमने बहुत सारे क्लासेस लिए हैं. इनफैक्ट मई में एवरी ट्यूसडे, थर्सडे एंड सैटरडे आई एम टेकिंग अ साइकोलॉजी क्लास ऑन प्लस. एवरी ट्यूसडे, थर्सडे एंड सैटरडे, राइट? साइकोलॉजी ओनली आई एम टेलिंग यू. Surgeon, how? Surgeon, because yeah, beta, somewhere or the other it has to do with the way you're processing your thoughts. ठीक है? Surgeon मतलब सिर्फ डॉक्टर वाला सर्जन तो नहीं होता. There are many different types of surgeons also, where your basic, yes, they are amazing. Okay, ma'am, will you do the explanation part? I've already done it, Mehak. I have already. That's what I'm telling you. I'm already taking the classes on Plus. This is the question and answers which the students had requested me. That's why I'm taking it here. In fact, I'm also explaining you, I mean, while I'm showing you the Q and A's. Okay. So surgeon again, because there's a lot of see, it's a planning involved. Even for example, when they are doing an operation, if your mental status is not right, where to place what, how to remove what, it's a way of it's a craft. You can't just play with somebody's body, right? सैम्पल पेपर करवा दो 5.6 साइकोलॉजी की प्लीज यूट्यूब पर. श्रेष्ठा, आई हैव डन दी सैम्पल पेपर ऑल्सो. एक बार ह्यूमैनिटीज का चैनल चेक करिए आप, आपको सैम्पल पेपर भी मिलेगा. And the worst part is you guys are not attending because every single link I'm sharing in the Telegram channel. If you're not on the Telegram channel, please join it through the what do you call link which is given below. Hi Prachita. बस एक है मैम वो तो आई हैव डन टू ऑफ देम. एक बार आप चेक कर लो. And sample paper, if you want, I can do one more time this month. Okay. So is it for this year's batch, Shrestha, or the coming postponed batch? All right. Chalo, moving ahead. When we speak about bodily kinesthetic, of course, all these things are a part and parcel of the same dancing. your your way or approach towards your body, towards your flexibility, all these things are involved in your bodily kinesthetic. Next, kinesthetic, basically interpersonal is the kind of feeling and emotion which you share with different kind of people where interaction happens. Okay. It can be about politics, politician, teacher, clinicians, religious readers. Okay. High degree people, somewhere or the other intelligence play an important role, because this is a lot of patience which you require in terms of dealing, in terms of, see, for example, as a teacher, I need a lot of patience in dealing with students, explaining the same thing again, probably replying, reverting back, acknowledging the slow learners as well as the fast-paced learners. It happens, and that's kind of an interpersonal skill which is important for you to be a good leader, to have that right amount of intelligence. Okay. Next is intrapersonal. Of course, this is about one's developing sense of identity. For example, your ego, your understanding whether you're right or not. Okay. This is very, very important for you to understand the intrapersonal, which is related to understanding oneself and developing a sense of identity. Example, philosophers or spiritual leaders. Okay. Next is naturalistic. Now, it is related to understand the nature, what we speak, what we see. Okay, it can be about the ecology. Now, there are some people who really like moving and traveling out. Can you give me an example when it comes to naturalistic, guys? Any example that comes to your mind? Anybody who can give me a nature example? Botanist, farmers, tourist, environment, zoologist, correct? And why it's an important thing? Why do you think that intelligence is involved here? What is the kind of intelligence is involved here when you speak about the tourist, guys? Can you tell me why are you saying that? What is the level of intelligence involved here as tourist? Okay, zoologist. Sensitivity to flora and fauna. Hi Muskan, good afternoon, welcome to the class. See, it's not just about the sensitivity, it is about the kind of liking also. Okay, some people like all these things, some people enjoy all these things. So this is basically a kind of intelligence. When you love someone, you want it to be your passion, you want it to be you want something to be really uh, you like it basically. Moreover, if you ask me, people love this, and that's the reason. Interest and intelligence together, interest and passion together creates a lot of intelligence, and that's the reason we would always ask people to choose a field of their choice which helps them understand certain things. So did you understand? They know the importance of nature, and they love to study and to love with the environment. Correct. So yes, this is the gardener's theory, where whatever they do, that needs to be done with the right amount of zeal, right amount of passion, and right amount of liking towards the certain things. And that also leads to the factor and theory of intelligence. Okay, so it's linguistic, logical, spatial, musical, bodily, kinesthetic, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and naturalistic. I hope it's clear till here. Question number 4. How does the triarchic theory help us to understand intelligence? This is fourth question, CBSE 2012, 13, both the years this question has come. What is it? It's basically componential intelligence. It is about the knowledge, it's about the meta components, it is about performance, it is about how you are creative, how you're innovative, how you basically try to get inside a place where you're enjoying what you're doing. Example, if a person is trapped in a room, he finds out the way of coming out either of the room by something which will make it come. It's a creative mind. It's a kind of thought process. If your mind is creative, then you're able to think in different ways. Okay, you are able to think in different ways, and this is very, very important, and this is very, very important. So please remember. Anybody else? First chapter of the diagram which you're telling, we have done it although, but then one more time just for your reference. Basically, the one which you're telling, Kanishka, which one did you tell me? The elements of the triarchic theory which is given in the book, the flow chart which is explained, right? Where exactly is the chart which you're telling me? Let me just check first. Tell me the page number, Kanishka. This was nothing but they were basically giving you the concept of controlling. This is what I was explaining. If you see the meta components, see now, if you actually see this together, okay, the meta components basically means higher. Okay, meta components basically means higher. It is the kind of concept which is executive process. They control the evacuative and the controlling process. Okay, so control, monitor and evacuate the cognitive, the thought process, which really plays a very important role. If you move to the next one, of course it's the knowledge acquisition. Analytical, of course it is an intelligent behavior. If you're giving analytical skills, if you're having more cognitive, you have the right approach to understand certain things, then this dimension will specify the concept of intelligent behavior. डायमेंशन आर गिवन इन थ्री फंक्शंस. पहला नॉलेज एक्विजिशन है, दूसरा मेटा कंपोनेंट्स है, तीसरा परफॉर्मेंस है. ऑफ कोर्स नॉलेज एक्विजिशन इज व्हाट, the way you're behaving, the way you're putting things across, the way it becomes easy for you to project certain things. Okay, similarly if you speak about the performance, if your mind is in the right place, only then you will be able to perform, Kanishka. And this is the reason when it comes about the theory of contextual, experiential and componential. If you see, contextual specifies the behavior considered to be intelligence culture, in culture, the way of understanding the different aspects. Experiential, of course, specifies how experiences affect the intelligence and how intelligence affects a person's experience. If I'm intelligent, I'm easy for, I'm able to do things in a much better way. Similarly, for componential subtheory specifies the cognitive process and underline the intelligent behavior. How you do encoding, combining and mixing things, collecting information that, okay, this is right, that's the reason maybe this has happened, why this did not happen. You figuratively try to think and put your, smartness across. Can you please provide case study questions for class 12 psychology? Muskan, I have been doing that on the Plus platform because YouTube, we can't just cover everything in 1 hour, right? So I would be doing the case study one class. I would try to do it in YouTube also, which probably will help you guys. So maybe soon I'm trying to bring that for you guys. Don't worry. Okay. So let's just go back where we were. Kanishka, let me know if you've understood. I will take this one more time in the plus class for you. Different situations play a very important role. Creative dimension shows specific experience and effect of intelligence and how intelligence affects a person's experiences. The same thing, Kanishka. That is the reason I told you right now, don't look at the module. Don't look at that model and the flow chart. Isliye I told you revise through the point wise. This will be very easy, Kanishka. In fact, if you write these points, you will score a beautiful 5 out of 5. That is a little confusing. That's the reason the same thing is given in points. Aakh band karke write these points, beta. In fact, even if you want, you can just draw it, but write this to get a full score. Is it clear till here? please continue these series of important questions of all chapters of class 12th psychology. Muskan, yes, we would be completely doing all the chapters of psychology beta. Absolutely. What are the main domains? What, ma'am, what is domains? Okay. Very important question, very well asked, Neetu. Neetu, the domains can be very easily distributed as psychology being a scientific study of human thought, okay, feelings and behavior. Second, you can say the five major perspectives in psychology and biological, psychodynamic, behavior, cognitive, humanistic. Okay, then each perspective basically provides its an own view and roots of what you want to do and why you want to do that. Okay, that's important. Did you understand the concept of domains, beta? Neetu, if you understood the domains, then we can move ahead, beta. So, Kanishka, if you actually see the flow chart, this is also split in the points, and I'm sure this is going to be more helpful because they have explained every single point in a lengthy way. Similarly, the conceptual intelligence, where the dimension specifies the ability to deal with the environmental demands on daily basis. Ma'am, please make a video on how to attempt psychology paper in boards. Okay, all right, Neetu. I'll take that in mind, beta. Kanishka, others, can you please tell me if this is clear that we move to the next question then? That's the reason I'm telling you, Kanishka. This is much easier to learn, beta. So, Kanishka, let me know. By the way, actually, please remind me once we are on Plus. I will also share this PDF with you guys on Plus so that you can download it. And for students who are on YouTube right now, can probably take a screenshot. Uh, if not, please join and enroll the Plus classes because that's the gravity. If you're joining the Plus, it becomes really easy for you that you get all the notes there with the right amount of PDF, which is important and which is easy for you to understand certain things. Okay. Ma'am, is this for the present 12th or for revision for 2021 batch? Anshita, this is basically for both. This is the CBSE chapter number 1, question and answers from your textbook. So both can attend this beta. So it's going to be revision for the seniors. It's going to be a new experience for the new ones, learners, because we have already done the first chapter on Plus platform. I have already taken this. Please tell how to prepare for application based questions. Muskan, I have taken one class on YouTube on the application based questions where I have told you guys how to use effective daily practice examples and use them in practical ways. Please go ahead and check that video once beta. It's given on the Humanities channel. If you write point wise, like I told you, yeah, yes, continue, ma'am. Yeah. So if you write point wise, the major point here is please remember you score more, guys. Okay, you score more. It becomes easy for you. Next question. And any intellectual activity involves in the independent functioning of three neurological systems explained with the PASS model. This model might come, and please mark this important, that they might ask you to define the PASS model. Okay, they might tell you the major aspect between these two. Neetu, we will go chapter wise beta. Now we are only discussing the first chapter. So whatever questions you're having for the coming chapters, keep it to chapter wise, because otherwise it's going to be really very confusing. Okay. So now, first is PASS model. Of course, it's based on the processing approach. Intellectual activity involves interdependent functioning, and neurological systems are the function units of the brain. So how is it being explained? मैम एग्जाम्स होने के कितने परसेंट चांस है मोहित फॉर क्लास 12th there is a good chance beta. Class 10th is being cancelled, but class this thing is definitely a huge chance. Is it clear? Any questions still here? Please tell me first. Please don't think that it might be cancelled. So please person, and it should be there, because if they promote you, then it is going to be a tough time for you, because competitive exams and all of it is, guys, there. Please don't take that risk, and don't even think ki bhai cancel hona chahiye. Okay, so let's move ahead. Arousal and attention. Okay, state of arousal helps in attending the stimuli that plays a very important role on optimal level. There are different aspects of a problem. So what exactly the pass model does? Pass is basically, first one of pass is planning. Okay, first one is planning, that's the most important thing. Second is basically arousal and your attention. Okay, this is the most important thing, and this is simultaneous. Okay, successive planning. कॉलेज में इंस्टीट्यूट में जाना will be becoming more tougher. Absolutely, that's the reason. Don't even dream of it being cancelled, otherwise it's going to be a tough thing, beta. So pray करो कि हो जाए. Kanishka, good one. Will CUCET be applicable for this session to take admissions in colleges? For this session to take admission, Muskan, I'm not pretty sure of this one, beta. I will not be able to comment on it. It will be great if someone knows, um, might just help you in this one, because bina jane, if I comment, that will be wrong for you, that will be wrong for me. So I really don't want to give you any wrong idea about anything which I am not sure of, beta. So any information given if in a wrong way might not be good. So please ask someone, Muskan, who can really help you with this. Maybe your school teachers might know. Pray की जरूरत ही नहीं, सीबीएसई बोर्ड है, स्टेट बोर्ड नहीं. Yes, I know यार, I know. So learn about the points now, okay? अब वापस आ जाओ, एग्जाम्स कैंसिल नहीं हो रहे, अब ये पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. अब तुम्हारे पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. सैम्पल पेपर करवा दो, 5 डिफरेंट, साइकोलॉजी मत नीडेड. डन. डन, आई हैव टेकन दैट इनटू कंसिडरेशन. वी विल डेफिनेटली डू इट, प्रॉमिस. ठीक है, प्रॉमिस. नाउ, so what is it? First of all, planning is important, because only then you will be able to function with your proper brain. Your brain can function with proper planning. Okay, so after the information, please remember, after the information is attended to process, planning is activated. Okay, when, see, beta, right now, uh, Okay, YouTube, all right. I got that. Okay. Hi, Prakash. You will be able to get it, Muskan, in the Humanities channel only, beta. Just go to the psychology videos. You will be able to find all my videos which are given there. Is it clear till here? The past model in which basically the examples, please remember any model which you explain, examples are a must. Okay, examples are a must. Very, very important. Beta, there are how many books are there for class 11 psychology? Right now, there's only one for class 11 psychology. Only in one book, all the chapters are given. Is the audio clear now? I hope it's clear. So from here, I would be doing in the next one. So the first six we are done. Okay. So next one, we are going to do the next one. Is it clear? All right. Okay. So please remember in the next class, I'm going to take you through for the next ones. Once again, please. Hi, Red, working. Kanishka, I hope it's helpful. I don't know, Kanishka, I was waiting for you to reply. I thought you're gone. So पहले 6 questions हम कर चुके हैं. बाकी के 6 questions हम कल के class में कर लेंगे because there are 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, by the way, I want to explain you this model also, which I would be doing in the next class. And I really want the IQ range and this one to be clear because this is a very, very important question. Okay, so all these questions are going to be done in the next class. So please remember you join and we complete this and then we start with the chapter number 2. All right, so for now, take care, stay safe, God bless you guys. And please remember, let me know in the comment section if there's a specific chapter which you would want me to take on YouTube. I would help you through. Stay safe, take care. My regards to you and your family. And I'm going to see you guys very, very soon. Also, for class 11 students and for class 12 students for psychology, there are some new amazing course coming up from the coming month of May. So go enroll the Humanities channel. Also go forward, join my link, Telegram link, and also let me know if you are willing to take any more classes in terms of any specific chapter you want me to cover. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Bye bye. Take care.